Well, I was working at Chick-fil-A when I came here to Boise, and I guess I was probably the only person at Chick-fil-A who didn't believe in God. And I guess one day this guy comes in, and I take his order, and I thought that was that. But it turns out that guy was Jalen. And he continued to stalk me for like 6 months. And I heard at work every few months, "Do you know this guy named Jalen?" Like, and I was like, I don't know who he is. And finally one day, he gets up the courage to get my number and try and hang out with me. And that's kind of when our relationship formed. And I noticed, like, immediately when we started hanging out, like, he has a big relationship with God. I've been searching for God my whole entire life, but I didn't know where to start. And Jalen kind of started the spark, and he influenced me. There was a day in the fall semester at Boise State towards the end. It was just a terrible day. I cried in front of my professor. I just like embarrassed myself in front of him, just crying my eyes out. And it was after class when I was walking home, and I was walking by the sub on the sidewalk when I just had this moment, and it hit me. And I realized, this is it. This is what I have to do, and I gave my life to Jesus. And I just sat in the sub and I prayed, and when I was done, I walked home. And it just, at that moment, my life changed entirely. For baptism, for me, it's just, I know what it's been like to be without God, and I don't ever want to go back, and I know that I never will. And so that's why I want to get baptized, to show the world that I'm never going to go back. My story about God has taught me that without Him, my life has no purpose. And with Him, I have purpose, and I know that He loves me.